I'm actually really grateful that there's that many people in the world that agree with how I felt in my video I posted yesterday about feeling lonely, because I almost took that shit down. Like, I posted that and I was like, is that just me whining? Like, does anyone even care about that? And it's actually really nice to know that, and also kind of sad to know that that many people feel that way, but also it's nice to know that that many people also feel empowered by feeling that way. Confusing times we live in, am I right? I guess we're never really alone, you know, is the beautiful part, because everybody received that in a way that made me feel less alone, I guess, but nah, I'm still alone, you know, like, I wake up, it's just me. I go to bed, it's just me. And I don't know. Like I said, you're probably gonna be alone even if you're in a crowd, so I don't know. Thank you for all watching that video and relating to it and leaving comments. I love getting comments. Oh my goodness. Like, I love it. It's like so meaningful to me that everybody just leaves these comments, and that's why I'm always just gonna respond to them, you know. I reached 60 subscribers today, so thank you to everybody that's subscribed and everybody that's still watching. That number could always change, up or down, so I am really happy I'm at 60. I would have never thought. I think my peak is gonna be 100. I don't foresee myself beating that if I even reach 100. Cause like, what the fuck? But I'm actually shocked that I got 60 people in a week. Like, that's insane. Thank you for that, by the way. Because I have been losing my head behind closed doors of just complete meaningless in my life. And I think it's because I read a few books that kind of got me in an existential point of view. And, you know, I've been in all sorts of different kinds of relationships that have made me feel completely invisible, because they're not around anymore at all. Not a single person. It's like there's like two very different identities of me. There's one that doesn't exist, and there's now. And there's no, like, if it was a Venn diagram, there's like nothing shared in the middle. Except for, like, you know, like my roots, like my birthday, and like fucking maybe my favorite color. You know, maybe. Pretty sure I used to say my favorite color was not pink, actually, so probably not. And, you know, it's weird to go through a kind of, like a, almost an ego death. I feel, okay, also, though, I just want, on the note of ego deaths, I feel like I've gone through every single kind of ego death that, like, literally, there's no ego left, you know? Like, you know what I mean? like, okay, so, like, figured out I wasn't the shit early on. Cool. Oh, God, I don't even know how to talk about this, but, like, I feel like, is there any more pain I could suffer through? You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, actually, is there still pain or ego to be killed? You know, like, I'm actually curious. I bet there is. There is. I bet there is. And, you know, I don't want to jinx it by being like, oh, you know, it could always be worse. You know, because it could also always be better. You know? And I have a lot of big hopes for the future. Like, I foresee myself one day sitting at the beach. I live next to the beach, though, you know, like, it's just like a walk, me and my book, every day, you know, lemonade, no bitch, no 9-to-5 job. Like, I'm doing something I love. I'm doing something that gets me up every day, you know, but feeds my passion as well. Which, I'm gonna be honest, right now, I don't know what that is. I mean, I have a few ideas, and I'm gonna strive for them, but, and it's oddly enough not YouTube. But I do enjoy doing this. This is, like, actually a lot of fun. But also, everything I post, I'm just like, why did I post that? And then some of it gets received well, and I actually like that, because I'm like, damn, okay, alright, okay, maybe it's not all just random bullshit. And I like that you guys like my voice, you know, so that's why I got the little today, you know. And, you know, I like that you guys think I'm pretty, thank you, or thinking that I look like Maya Hawke. I kind of thought that too. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's not like identical, but it's there. Maybe that's why in high school everybody thought I was gay or wanted me to be gay, you know? Which, on the note of sexuality, like, you know, I don't really know. You know, I am just not attracted to anyone, you know? Like, I think everybody's so beautiful, you know? You know, especially women, too. You know, women are just beautiful. Oh my god. But I wouldn't say I'm really, like, interested in anyone, if that makes sense. I don't know. This feels, like, way too vulnerable, actually. Like, one time I made, like, a joke whenever I was a kid on my phone, and my parents read it, and I got yelled at for thinking I was bisexual when I was in, 6th grade. I mean, come on, guys, like, chill out, dude. I didn't even know fucking anything. You know what I mean? Like, at all. You know? Like, at all. Like, I don't even think I knew what that meant. You know? Like, I'm being so honest. You know? So, fuck you, Dad. No, I'm kidding. Oh my god! But for real, fuck you, Dad. That was cathartic. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I just appreciate you all, and like, some days I have like the number stays pretty steady, and some days the number is like growing rapidly, and so this is like a really crazy new thing for me in my life. And you know, I'm the kind of person that kind of wants to be invisible but also be viewed, you know, so it's like really conflicting for me, because I'm like, oh, like, I got these people watching my videos, this is great, and then I'm like, oh, but like, what about, like, you know, being invisible completely, and like being able to just, you know, I still am though. That's the greatness about social media, is like, I still am, like, in my day-to-day, like, I am. I can go to the grocery store and no one knows anything about me, and, you know, I can just fucking do anything. Do you ever have that happen? Like, you feel so free that it's like, on one hand, it's like, this is amazing. I could do anything. Like, I could book a flight, live in a different country overnight. Even if I don't have the money, I could find a way to make that work. And like, I could like get a motorcycle, like change my name, like I could do anything, right? And then you're also like, wait, that's fucking terrifying. I could do anything. Like, oh my god, free will, dude. I mean, that's kind of like it's like a power thing, you know? It's like, shit, dog, what am I gonna do in my life, you know? Like, this is crazy. You know? Because you could just, like, you know, it's kind of like whenever you start driving and you're like, wow, I could literally run off the cliff right now. And, like, that intrusive thought, like, comes in a few times and you're like, yeah, but I won't. You know? It's kind of like that. That's what kind of, like, that's how I would define being a young adult is like, at least, you know, like, I've only experienced it for so long, but it's like, wow, I could literally do anything. And that's, like, exciting and terrifying. Anyways, this is such a random rant. Like, I'm just always making these random ass rants. I don't know. Just thank you for, you know, being here and sitting with me, because it really does help me right now. And I hope that I'm helping you. I really don't see how, but maybe, you know, maybe I am. I don't know also if, like, maybe more of my personality's been coming out, you know? Oh, here's a camera I have, which I would record on this, but I don't have, like, a way to, like, transfer it. Let me show you some pictures I've taken. Oh, this is me with black hair. It's kind of old. It's kind of cringy, actually. I don't know if I want to show this. Yeah, I'm glad you can't really see it, honestly. Okay, hold on. These are some flowers I took a picture of. Yeah. Okay, I think this is literally dumb. Okay, my bad. I let the ADHD consume me a little bit too much there. Which, by the way, I literally do think I just have a shit ton of ADHD. I actually think everybody does in this generation. Because we all have a cell phone. It's like, maybe that's a wrong statement. You know, I know one person who I swear to God doesn't have it. And he's literally so calm all the time, lives in the moment, and I'm so impressed with that. I'm like, wait, you actually like process thoughts slowly. And get this, he's not even from America. Like, ugh, dude, it's what they're putting in the food here. I swear, it's what they put in the food here. Also, I give myself this little tattoo whenever I was, yeah, I don't know. I was just really, I've actually just been like, I don't know what I'm going through. Like, I have like this rage that I can't even voice out. And so it's just like, I'm agitated because I'm like, God, I just want to, you know, numb myself, you know, and I'm like, but that's not the answer. And I'm like, oh, like, what's the point then? Like, well, come on, Sierra. There's a point, you know. I think ChatGPT says don't numb yourself, so I'm not. But like, come on, I really wanna. You know, I really wanna. I just want to party it off, you know. Even if that's a solo party. Also, I did see this one comment that said, like, something about being a lone wolf, and that's so true. It is actually so fun to just be a lone wolf, because like whenever I was a kid I always kind of idealized it. I always kind of was, though, to be honest. Like, oh god, I sound so cringy, oh my god, but really I deadass kind of am. Like, you know, like I really mean it whenever I say I could just pack up my car and leave, and like I don't really think it would affect anything here, you know. Why haven't I? Because, you know, I have control issues and I have to have like a certain amount of money before I leave, but I will be leaving. Remember this. Remember this. I will be leaving. I will be venturing off into the unknown. Will it be better? Don't know. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just ready to go start my own roots. Like, I'm ready to go somewhere and plant my roots into the ground and, you know, explore and do some new things. Some things I haven't done before. Maybe start a career or something, you know? What do you guys think? Does that sound like the answer, a career? I think that's my only choice in this life. Also, do you see how I cut my hair? How it's kind of dumb. Also, isn't that crazy? My goal is to get my hair right here. You know? It's gonna take me until May 2026. I'm actually excited for 2026. What do you guys think of that? Also, on my Pattern app, which is like this horoscope app, it says that we've recently gone through a shift similar to 1941, or we haven't had it since 1941, and that's kind of scary. Look up some of the things that happened in 1941, and you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Or maybe you didn't hear it here first, but you're hearing it here now. You're hearing it here now. Yeah, you're hearing it here now. For real. Because you know what? We're about to have some shit happen. I don't know what. I hope it's good. It's probably not, because 1941 was not that good of a year. You know, so we'll see. We shall see. I'm actually excited. I'm like, I literally, well, I'm not excited, but I can't help it. I love thinking about the future. I'm excited all the time about the future. Oh my gosh, isn't it weird that right now this is an aesthetic? Like, this is a time period. Like, right now. Like, this? Like, sometimes I think about, like, oh, like, what if I die and, like, YouTube is somehow still around and, like, just I have these videos floating around in the future. Like, what the hell? No, like, imagine, though, like, your kids, our grandkids, whatever. Not even our kids, just, like, people in the future are, like, doing, like, history projects on us, and they, like, go to school and they're like, so this is my mom's TikTok, or my not my mom, my great-great-great-great-grandma's TikTok, and yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm not even gonna try to make a joke right there, because I'm just gonna say yeah, like, that's it. It's not even a joke. But still, you know what I mean? Like, isn't that crazy weird? I'm also kind of jealous of those kids, because, like, that sounds hella fun. Like, imagine learning about now instead of fucking, like, I don't know, the Boston Tea Party. No hate! I know that history's hella interesting, too. Like, it actually is. And, you know, I really wish time machines were, like, I really wish a time machine was real. But I know that'd fuck everything. But still, I fantasize about it a lot. But then I'm like, you know, that would just get rid of the whole existence of us, right? Like, not even just humanity, like, maybe just, like, us. Like, let's be egotistical now. If I were to go back in time, would that wipe out my own existence? or change it or alter it. Probably, you know. And so, like, thank goodness they don't exist, right? Also, if they did, make it in a watch form, not like a huge machine. Like, be much better, you know. I don't know. Also, I don't care that much about, I have ringing in my ear right now, that's crazy. Okay, I don't care that much about a flying car. Okay, whatever. Okay, I got over it. I thought it was gonna happen, it didn't happen, whatever. You know what I do care about though? Fucking a flying hoverboard. Like, I don't want just like fucking a hoverboard, no. I want it to fly like in Back to the Future. That's what they need to work on. That seems much easier than a fucking flying car. Seems much more efficient. And seems like, I know that they were blowing up, but come on guys. Let's work on it then. Let's get it going. I want to see flying hoverboards. If you're like, Sarah, then why don't you do it? It's like, because I don't know how, dude. Like, I literally could not do that. I mean, I could try, but I don't even know where to start, you know? Some of these inventors, though, they do. Like, I don't need a Cybertruck. I need a flying hoverboard, okay? I don't need no futuristic looking cars. No. I need something that flies in the air simply by strapping my feet in. And boom, that's it, you know? Well, I got goosebumps. What would that do to work life, you know? Like what are you gonna say? Oh, sorry, I got stuck in traffic. No, you didn't, right? Like, also, what would transportation look like then? What about planes? Ooh. Yeah, actually, you know what? Okay, I'm really all over the place right now, but, you know, at least I'm talking about shit. I don't know. If I could, okay, if I could have any superpower, whenever I was a kid, I always said invisibility, right? Which is, I get why. Because, you know, you could do anything, go anywhere, and, you know, sneak by things and whatever, and no one would see you, right? Oh, God, goosebumps, shit. But the one that I want these days is fucking teleportation. You know why? That's so much cooler. Boom. 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 You know? Imagine I say this fucking cringy ass line. Say the superpower you guys want in the comments below. No, but for real. Like, come on. Do you disagree that, what is it? What is that called again? What is that called? Starts with a T? Well, I just forgot it. We're gonna call it transportation. That's not what it is, but I don't remember what it's called. That's horrible. Also, I've been having extremely vivid dreams. Oh my God. They're getting weirder and weirder, and they're not necessarily bad, but they're not necessarily good. Like, there's a lot of rage going on and crying in them, which I guess syncs up, you know? I don't know, like, what beats that superpower, though? Nothing, you know? Like, I mean, you can have super strength, cool, I guess, you know, cool. You could, like, have fucking telekinesis or whatever, but that would be a pain in the ass. I don't know about you, but I don't fucking care to know what anybody else is thinking. Whenever I was a kid, I was like, oh, dude, yeah. But, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, no, my thoughts are enough, bro. I don't need to hear you thinking about blah, 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 blah. Like, I get how maybe it could get you far, though. Honestly, just give me a superpower. I'll take any, you know? I'll even take Matilda's, you know, like the eyes. Whenever I was a kid, I was convinced I did have that. It's actually the start of my delusions. So, yeah, you know, cool that I was that delusional. Anyways, I don't really know. I hope this worked. My microphone has been having issues. So, like, I recorded that, like, a piece earlier and it fucking didn't record. Well, it did, and then it stopped working. So I really hope that it's gonna work, because I honestly think something's up with my phone, because Apple is trying to get me to buy a new fucking phone, because I've had this one for 2 years, and they're like, yeah, we don't use this charger anymore. So, hold on. So if you use that charger, then we're basically wiping all those phones, you know? So it's kind of like, fuck you, bro. But look, this charger has a little bit of both. So I don't know. I've been thinking about turning in my phone, if anyone knows where I could do that, so I could get a free new iPhone or something. Or maybe I should, no, I can't switch to flip phone, because, like, literally this is the only way I can post YouTube videos. Otherwise, normally I'd be like, yeah. I mean, I could get a camera and a laptop, but, like, Is that less expensive or more expensive? Does anyone know? Well, I already have a camera. It's really not that great, you know. Say cheese. Wait. Ready? Say cheese. Wait, actually, no, I have a better one. Wait. Sorry, I regret that. I need to stop with the camera, honestly. It's too much of a distraction for me. I'm like a little kid and whatever. Okay, ready? Ready? Hold on, let me find the button. Okay, ready? Say cheese. Oh, wait, hold on. It's like doing this stupid thing. Okay, say cheese. Yay! Oh my god, that was so dumb. Anyways, I'm so sorry that you watched this video. I can't believe it's 20 minutes long. Holy shit. Well, what can I say except you're welcome. Anyways, okay, peace out. Thank you. I really love you and adore you and love making these videos for you, even though every single time I'm like, holy fucking shit, what am I doing? I just shit out nonsense and post it, but you know, I can't help it. This is just the kind of person I am. So, you know, gotta stop apologizing for it. Apparently 60 people like it, so that's kind of rad. Anyways,